Nice, I like that. Okay, so let's see how this looks. Big. Mute my. Yeah, no worries. I have a cat and a dog too, so I know all about that. We've had the cat for 10 years, 11 years maybe. What made you decide on this perspective for the game? Um, I I didn't have a computer when I was growing up, so I used to spend all my pocket money to go to these internet cafes places in Romania, and basically I just played really old school games like RPGs. This music is um, so I played this game. Oh, that's so cool. And yeah, so I played this game, and for the life for me, I can't remember his name, but I loved it. Like, I used to look forward to like um, playing this game in this internet cafe, and basically it was just you were just a basic like hero, and you just go around and you pick up swords and weapons and stuff, and basically just go from completing to one quest to another, kind of like old school Diablo. Not really, like fancy effects and advanced stuff. And I always thought, oh, I'd love to make an RPG. And when I went to uni, I was like, oh, I remember this game, but I can't remember what it's called. And I've tried searching for it, but I can't find it. And yeah, and I would love to make this RPG. And my lecturer was like, listen, you have 2 months to complete this assessment. Are you sure you want to take on an RPG? Just make something small. And I was like, oh no, I'd love to, at least try. And yeah, just kind of started in uni, and then I kind of just slowly worked on it. But yeah, and that's kind of the look that it was when I was playing that game. You just kind of looked from there, and you could zoom out a little bit to see things. And they didn't have health potion in that game; they just had food. So you would just eat food like chicken drumsticks and stuff. It's funny, but yeah, that's the reason why. I've kind of been inspired from classic RPG games that I used to play when I was younger. So that kind of influenced me a lot, and it's not to say that I would love for this game for people to enjoy the game. I'm not really thinking about the monies, as long as I can just continue to do what I do. But if people love it, I would love to make a second one, and then kind of, because I have the system in place, just kind of go all out. But I definitely want to finish the early access and take the game out of early access and stuff. But yeah, sorry, I kind of went off a tangent there. So okay, so we have this guy over here. He's gonna have, like, this is a treasure place, and cart. So yeah, this guy has got his cart over here, and he is, or she is, I don't know. He is one of the just a placeholder for now, but I'll figure out later. And oh yeah, I was trying to fix certain stuff, basically certain things in my saving system. They reload every time. They don't save properly, so I've managed to fix like important bits, and because I did that, I'll probably fix the chest next. But I thought if they only give you like 10 gold pieces or a health potion, it's not really. I kind of want to leave it that way, to be honest, because especially health potions, like you kind of need them in the game, especially the way the game is right now. So yeah, this is like a big area here. So I'm thinking make the marketplace bigger. But to be honest, it's okay. Like the way I see early access is, as long as people are serious about, like people who launch in early access, as long as they're serious of continuing to fix, like this is literally like I've spent, obviously I'm a dad, so I do all the stuff that I have to do, like, you know, my family comes first, but every single hours that I have, I literally spend in the game. Like I launched the game, so which is why I thought I'd do live stream anyhow, because I'm gonna be working on the game anyhow. But yeah, as long, there's nothing wrong with giving like feedback, as long as it's, you know, like I've stopped putting stuff on Reddit because literally like people kept telling me like this, there's no point in you working on this game and all this stuff, and it's like, well, may not be any point for some people, but I really enjoy it. So like, you know, and I'm sure that other people, like I took it to Play Expo and stuff in Glasgow, and people loved it, like they really enjoyed it. So there are people who will like the game. There's nothing wrong with giving feedback, I guess is what I was trying to say, as long as it's like, you know, constructive and people can improve. So I'm happy too that you didn't find any bugs, but even if you did, I think, to be honest, when I launched, I had some issues with the game. If I'm honest, there was a cinematic. I need to figure out how to fix that. So I removed the cinematic because it created a slow, jittery effect. Yeah, I found it both ways. Yeah, I found it both ways for real. I found that sometimes you can get people who are like, wow, congratulations on launching a game, that's really awesome. And sometimes it'd be like, ugh. Like, like, yeah, so it's works both ways. But yeah, no, I feel like we can't improve without feedback. So, first time somebody played my game, I was like sweating because I was like, oh my god, man. But now I'm just like, yeah, no, that's cool. I didn't know this, and I have a notebook, and I watch the whole thing, and then sometimes I go back in case I miss something, and I just basically kind of take notes.